It's in the game.
EA Sports is in the game!
Ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll bring it out. It's Brooks. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. Lowers those pads. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Got the back over the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Wildcats with the 1st and 10. Finding an escape route. There's a crease. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. All right, guys, let's talk about Northwestern. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this is the next step for this program, right? Continue to get talent, and high school talent that can come in that you know they can compete with your roster right now. Those are the guys that really help you take that next step.
That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The option look. He'll pitch it. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Edwards. Knocked down at the 26. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Bruins ready to kick it away first. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll stop the clock momentarily here to check on the injury. The Bruins offense takes the field for the first time in this game. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
Good play call on defense. 3rd down in that situation, you're just playing a big zone. You want everybody having their eyes on the quarterback, playing in their areas, and you want them rallying to the football. As soon as that running back caught the ball, they all came screaming in. They were able to make the tackle and now set up 4th.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. Hand off from the shotgun. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gets it to the back. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. And that is why you call it a safety valve. You avoid the quarterback getting hit, and you also release the pressure that's being applied on the offense.
Defense is going to have to think about this in the future because you live and die by the blitz. It's great to try and get extra bodies getting after the quarterback, but then you risk running backs leaking out of the backfield and hurting you in the passing game.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. Looking to throw. Unloads it left. Makes a connection. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Wide receiver going in motion. They want to throw it. He's going for the goal line. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass. And the pass is complete, but less than nothing to show for it. They're knocked down behind the line. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better.
A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. Here's a heat. Plucks it out of the air. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. And the Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Floats it out in space. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this 3rd down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete. Breaks into the open.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Couldn't pick it up on 2nd down. Now they need a couple on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Got his man. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Catch in the middle, it's Odom. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Clock has stopped. Timeout has been called by UCLA. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
A shot toward the end zone. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. Looking to throw on first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
I'll tell you, this running back, he's running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. The Bruins are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, give on the inside. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Got his man on the right. And he's down right there. Picked up a few, but still some work to do to get a first down. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. They'll stop the clock momentarily here to check on the injured Wolverine. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. The points have been tough to come by, and they'll try to stretch this to a 2-possession game on this drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. He lobs one high down the left side. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you've got to capitalize on, this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
Finding some room. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Bruins have moved it inside the 20. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to run for it. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. They spun that wheel of fortune on. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He'll start this drive going to the air. Swings it out to the flat. Could not make his way to the corner.
And that's a really good job by the defense understanding leverage. I can't let that fast sucker get outside of me towards the sidelines. Nice job expanding with him and then going and making a tackle. One of the hardest things to do in football is tackle guys in the open field. Great job going and getting him on the ground.
Quickly complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Got it set up on the outside. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA! They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Takes a shot. Found a seam. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
A little bit surprising, not going to lie. You got a big lead left.
The Bruins trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. In the red area, it's Lee. He pushes it forward all the way to the... Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Lee. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Michigan choosing to spend its final timeout here. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. We're at the midway point of the season, and after the showing they delivered today, this team is firing on all cylinders through Week 7.
We've been talking a lot about this team, but you want to be remembered in the month of November. The most important part in the meat of this schedule now is coming up. If you play well throughout the second half of the year, we're talking college football playoff potentially.
Yeah, but you got to start somewhere, right? And I like that they started strong, made it to Week 7 now. Yes, the rivalries are coming up and more important games are coming up, but you did what you needed to do to start the season. Now just keep that mindset and keep grinding.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Set. Wide 29. Wide 29. Set. Go, idiot.